I forgot to hit record. It's fine now. Psychonauts 2. It has drugs in this movie. They have it's psychos. Don't play this game.
It's me again, Rasputin Aquato. I know I write a lot, and you haven't printed any of my true psychic submissions so far, but this one's different. This one's true. I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, and father of Lily Zanotto, my girlfriend. Although the term is...
So I think this is recapping Rhombus of Ruin, which I did not play because it's a weird...
But, okay, I'm already getting off track. Let me start at the beginning.
VR thing.
Circus, the Aquato Family Circus, a ragtag little caravan of acrobats.
Okay, yeah, now this is the actual start.
We were taught all our lives to hate and fear psychics, or fortune tellers as we knew them, all because
gypsies.
The Aquatos to die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life. I hid my
I think they call them gypsies in the first game.
Until one fateful night, after a show, a mysterious stranger handed me a brochure for Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, a training facility for psychic kids, operated by the international espionage agency we all know as bum bum bum, the Psychonauts. I ran away from home that night. When I got to Whispering Rock, I blended in seamlessly with the other campers. Superstar secret
Those
agent
fucking weirdos.
taught me levitation and side blast. I learned pyro and telekinesis from Ford Cruller himself. He was all over camp, literally all over, due to his ability to teleport. He even took up psychic residence in my head, which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, things were going great. The one little catch was that the head coach of the camp was stealing campers' brains and putting them inside armored death tanks. And
The big brain monster.
I went into his mind and found out he just had some issues with his father. I mean, who doesn't, right? Now he's okay. Not great, but okay.
Also, I think there was somebody controlling his brain. I think that was an important part of it.
Had been kidnapped. So my fellow Psychonauts and I jumped in a jet, set out to find him. Our search led us to an abandoned underwater outpost of the Psychonauts in a dangerous part of the ocean, known as the Rhombus of Ruin.
Okay, this is the thing that I did not play because it's a weird VR thing.
Dentist and amateur brain surgeon. We freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurium poisoning and can't tell us what happened. We know Lobato wasn't acting alone, but he won't tell us.
Oh, it looks like nothing happened in that game. Never mind.
How to get the information using an elaborate psychic construction implanted in Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's just a way of life when you're a Psychonaut. If I don't make it back, I really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included. Well,
I included all these storyboards.
In the right place. The mission is about to begin.
Yay! Psychonauts 2. I'm glad I didn't boot this game at all because every game nowadays doesn't, like, they have a weird thing. They either throw you right into the game or they have a thing before the title screen. Let's look at the settings one more time because I felt like the it all starts at 100. Don't start all your stuff at 100. Start it at like 80 so you can bump something up without bumping everything else down. Just generally, I feel like that would be a much better thing. Whatever, it's fine. I guess the voices are fine. In this game filled with voice acting and comedy and exposition, and you know, let's make sure that the music is like weirdly as loud as the voices. I'm sure no one will mind.
3 days ago,
okay, it's louder here. Well, I guess it was just bad in the intro.
yesterday, with my help, the Psychonauts rescued Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Loboto. But trust me, there's no way Loboto is working alone.
Yeah, that dude's a moron.
We're on a mission. Find out who hired Dr. Loboto to kidnap Truman Zanotto. My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
How fun. It's little brains. Welcome to
Everything okay in here,
Psychonauts.
Raz?
Oh, hey, Lily. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my life. I just thought it would be more, you know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the morale corral.
How old are they? What is happening? I assumed we were inside someone's brain. Because, you know, this is, looks like surreal.
The 900% this quarter. That's right. Thank you.
Why is a government agency ran, whatever.
Sasha, still have the talking turtle?
Maury.
Sorry, I just like the clapping.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee of the Year. The prize for this year's award is an all-expenses-paid tropical vacation.
Ooh!
Oh, I hope it's me.
The winner of this award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved. Congratulations to Collect-a-thon Loboto.
Okay, so we are inside someone's
Way
brain.
to go, Cal. You're gonna love this vacation package.
That's why it doesn't make any sense. That makes me feel better.
I've never won anything. Oh, been on a
I
vacation.
saw someone
I don't have to go on a
turn
boat, do I?
No, darling.
this guy into a
Get this vacation
into a
request
Tumblr
approved
sexy
by your
man
supervisor.
while I was looking for images to
Just a
put
formality.
with the stream
Just need to get
announcement.
this form signed by your boss.
My boss?
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who your boss is and we could...
No.
Maybe he doesn't want this tropical vacation after all.
Get back. I want it. I'm Employee of the Year.
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go. Get that form signed by your boss.
The person who hired you.
The person you work for.
Okay.
Hurry up before I take that vacation myself.
Rasputin?
I'm on him.
Keep up with him, Raz, and he'll lead you straight to his boss.
Okay.
We'll try to head him off.
Be careful, darling.
There's something about this that looks a little strange. I'm not sure what it is.
Raz,
Don't freak him out.
remember to act casual.
I am acting casual.
I just
But
finished
that-
playing a lot of
I said
Lost Judgment.
I love Casual Friday. Am I right? Attention.
And so now doing a tailing mission and something is making me crazy. Oh no!
I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember you're facing raiding, soldier.
Right.
Yeah, I punched the boxes.
Following me? You are following me. This was all a trick. I'm not Employee of the Year. I'm the greatest dentist of our century.
Ow.
Agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth has gone bad.
Maintain pursuit, Rasputin.
We are in position to intercept.
Roger.
At least it feels a little
Looking
better
for
than...
me? Well, come and get me.
than the original.
Why are you taking so long?
No. This feels a little better. I mean,
I don't think
you can't really tell very much, but it already feels better than Psychonauts 1, which feels kind of weird and janky.
Hey, you're not supposed to walk that way.
Posters!
This feels like a video game so far.
Coach!
No time for small talk, soldier. The enemy is on the move. But we've got him cornered. This way. Quick! Hurry! We can't let him shake us.
Now, before the procedure, it's very important that we clean out your dentist hat. You don't want any dirty. Go away!
I was like, what am I doing? Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm getting hit by things. I get it.
Stand down! Soldier, I've been bit. Get this giant tooth off of me.
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just
There.
finally.
Lots of figments of Lobato's imagination in here.
Increase your rank for every 100. Yeah, these are your coins. I remember these. I remember these from the video game. It's all coming back to me. Get on the thing. Oh, I have to put it. Okay. I see. I am comprehending how to play the video game.
Great job following orders, Private. You go on ahead. I'll take up the rear guard. I thought
Yoink.
the big tooth was upsetting. Well, let's soldier through, Private. Unzip that dental door.
I'm glad we're already starting off with
What's
the
that light?
creepy meat stuff.
Zip it back up again. Zip it.
There. Now that your cap is clean, let's check out those chompers. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this place had gremlins. No problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Coach, this room is definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a trap.
No.
The sensor. Yeah, it's the things in the game.
Live in your mind.
It looks really nice.
Belong.
Like us?
You handle this one. I'll find
Yeah,
a
well, you
way
should
out.
know what these are. You fought a bunch of these. It's just running into all the physics objects. Ah! Okay. I thought he looked like he was taking hit stun, but it was not the case.
Hey, you're done moving along down there. I found a way out of here.
There we go. Found a luggage. Oh.
You just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. I can't even look at it.
I mean, it is pretty gross. I'm not gonna disagree with you there. It's weird that they teleported me over to that though. Look at that! Look at the little health. They're so nice. And considering there's still stuff to collect, memory vault. Huh. I see you in there. I see you.
Hey, that's one of Dr. Lobato's vaults.
Bitch trap. Wait, what? Where's the start? I wanted to do the start of enhancement under the sea. Okay. His boss gives him money, and he goes to the underwater place. He makes the fish very smart.
I should
That's
try it.
great.
Could be high value intel.
Some nice high value intel. Okay. Oh, there's the tag. So there are these,
Yes.
yeah, you have to find the tag that goes with the luggage. And then go back to the luggage. Because it's mental baggage. I said luggage is wrong. It's mental baggage. Wonder if they're... Oh, haha. Give me that. There we go. You want all these. I want them at least because I'm a crazy person. I have to pick them all up. I'm gonna try and get everything as we go, but, you know, that's not always how it works out. I was talking about... Oh yeah, I was talking about... I don't know, I'll wait to talk about Judgment. For just a little bit, because I'm sure this is gonna... do something.
Is this normal? Do Sasha's mental scenarios usually break down like this?
Never. There's something screwy going on in this brain. The sooner we get out of it, the better.
Alright.
Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need...
I'm coming, Sasha.
Oh, hello.
Rasputin, careful. It's a...
Ah, here's the Hatbox tag.
a trap. It's a trap. Lobato has...
Oh. Ow.
Someone is helping him. He couldn't...
Come on, get me in there.
couldn't do this himself.
How do I get in there?
Measures too strong. What was I saying? Oh yes. Oof.
Okay, I guess I can't get in there.
I just need to take out this.
You doing all right, buddy? Ah.
I won't let them eat you, Sasha.
Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive uvula.
Sasha.
Oh wait, that was how I was supposed to get through it. Wait, no, I need to go back now.
Couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more sinister.
Annoying.
Get ready, Rasputin.
Sasha.
I've got the situation under control. Just find us a way out of here quickly.
There's something about this that feels flat.
You want to go for the gold? You gotta grab the big boys.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the animation? I'm not sure, but there's something about the motion that feels kind of flat, which is what I was worried about. Like in gameplay, it looks good.
Oh man, I need to find that exit.
But there's just something like the impacts are not
Hey, Tootsie,
there.
drop that tube. It's not yours, and I need to jump on it.
No, I need to do this. No? This isn't the thing? Well, fine. Whatever. They're gonna make me do that Banjo-Kazooie thing where I have to get a power and come back here, which is not a good sign. I do not like when collect-a-thons do that, especially in the first world, the first tutorial level.
I can't believe this shut. Ah, they got me too, Frankie. The mooks.
Okay. Alright, flying mobster teeth. Trap this way. Alright.
Did you even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit. doesn't belong.
We're just back here.
Oh, no. Not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
That is a regret. If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
Okay.
Sasha, are regrets dangerous?
Oh, yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit?
It's like there's something about his delivery, like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And I get that that's supposed to be his thing, but like also it's a little too flat. Yeah, see, look, fighting the guys looks good from like a an animation standpoint. Like, they move right and they get hit stunned right, and it's really snappy.
Sasha, how long has that golden door been there?
Golden what?
Did somebody say gold? Frankie, here's our chance for revenge.
Oh, not these guys.
I'll keep looking.
Okay, bye. What?
Watch out, they're shooting at us. Frankie, Frankie? Oh no, not again. I'm coming to see you, Ma.
Rasputin, you see what you can find through that door. I'm going to stay here and attempt to repair my construct.
Veneers for all. I mean, the design stuff is really strong, as always. I mean, that's what you'd hope for, right? From a Psychonauts thing.
Oh, this is not getting any better.
Raz! Is that you? Come down here!
Lily, I'm coming!
Gotta get these little men.
Flipper,
Hurry up, Raz!
here I come!
Ah! Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, the fear of water. I'm like, what's happening? Oh yeah, anywhere there's water, he feels like there's a little thing
It's not
coming
a
to get
phobia,
him.
It's a curse. Back in Grulovia, my whole family was cursed to die in water, and...
Yeah, super sad. Look at these posters! I think someone else planted these in Lobato's mind to intimidate him.
And make sure he didn't tell us who hired him to kidnap your dad.
Let's get rid of them. Maybe it'll help. Help me burn these posters, Raz.
Yeah, pyrokinesis. Okay, this is a little bit. How do I like move it? Can I move it up to get? Okay, I've got to.
Fire! It hurts! Help me!
Lily?
Gotcha! Come on! Keep burning!
Couldn't this have just been a shot? Like, I don't know, whatever.
Posters?
I feel like this is a little weird.
Burn 'em all!
Like, get that one up there. Am I supposed to be able to move this somehow? Or is it just like directly in front of me the whole time? Because that seems... Wait, okay. No, get up. Why is the camera there? Okay, now we'll get this one. Excuse me while I complain about the video game.
I'm gonna catch up to Lobato.
Okay, I'll catch up after I make sure these posters are all burnt.
You and I, we had a moment, am I right?
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to know who hired you to kidnap Truman Zanotto.
Why can't you just let it go? All's well that ends well, right?
Well, now I have the power that can get that little poster thing off the wall. But now I'm not there. I also pressed all these buttons, so if I was able to before, it wouldn't have mattered. They just told me not. They told me I'm not allowed. Yeah, I already found one though. It was in a really obvious place. You don't have to tell me about emotional baggage. Come on, burn. There we go. Nope, nothing there. I'm just gonna burn every big poster, because that seems like where they hide things. It was really pathetic.
I need the purse tag here.
Oh yeah, you can't take them with you or anything. It's so annoying. Bonk.
Was that you screaming? Or me? Doesn't matter. Listen, we all have our doubts and regrets. But it's too late to turn back now. Understand? What we have to do now is finish the extraction.
Lobato's doing great.
Lily, I think Lobato is starting to have doubts.
Duh, they're right over there.
Doubt holds you back.
Luckily, they're highly flammable. You take care of them while I find a way out, okay?
It's definitely the animations that are getting me. Like, they're just slightly subdued. And they should really be more animated, obviously. Okay, so fire doesn't appear to do that much more to them. I thought it would be like the only way to kill them, but I guess it's fine. Okay, that was better that time. Okay, so you can interact differently with the... Oh, so that's a healing item. Cool. I feel like they're giving me plenty of titanium's energy. It's currency. Cool. I love buying stuff. No. There we go. See, it seems like they're giving me tons of health. I think we're doing all right.
Get away from me, you scary little girl!
Think we should burn it?
Oh, you haven't changed, have you?
Come on, just tell us who hired you to kidnap my dad.
Oh, this is really personal for you, isn't it?
You...
Ah! I wanted to have the Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that person was. I think it's more than likely someone that I know. Just being rude to me for no reason. But who knows? I was too lazy to mess with it. Like, whatever, guy. Have fun. Do I have to get up here? I guess it doesn't look like it, even though there's a weird platform. Fuck you, you are stupid. When you play baby game. Okay, so no. It's just there. It's just taunting me for no reason. Stupid bastard. Is there a thing over here? Oh no, this is where I was before. This is like the same place. Except now I can't get back to that. Well, I guess I don't have the tag, so it doesn't matter. But still. I have to eat all this money real fast, though. Delicious, delicious mind money. All right, get out of here, Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
I think I just did.
I'm being mean to Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Mia?
Yes, darling?
Nothing.
Did you forget everything I taught you about levitation, Rasputin?
No. Your thoughts can lift you up if you focus.
Better hurry before we hit the ground. There you go. Woo-hoo. Now let's get out of here. The bottom needs our help.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just a little glide in this.
Someone really did a number on that poor thing. I think he wants to tell us who hired him, but he's terrified. Let's find him and help him.
Oh, there's a thing over there. Okay, so how do I get up there? Is this gonna grab on? No.
Don't forget to flop, darling.
Okay, here we go.
That's the first tag.
Okay, I don't think I can get over there. But maybe I can. We'll give it a shot. Come on. Come on. No! Oh well. I like how the sort of meter for your gliding is just, it's very obvious. Like, it's not one of these little meters on the side, because those are sort of hard to parse while you're doing stuff. Ow, ow. But like the big ouch. Okay, so this stuff also burns you. That's great. Get rid of that. It's nice to just see it like deflate and the little smoke around it goes down. That's a good design choice. And so far, this is a nice little game. I think I was worried about this because it does feel a little like weird. Because Psychonauts 1 is very janky. What do you want?
The mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato.
There's a little chaos on every mission, Raz. A Psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. You remember how to gather your thoughts and roll with them, right?
We have the little thing, yes. What is this? What are these? I guess there's something I don't have yet. Fine. Whatever. Show me these big, obvious collectibles, and I'll just, I don't know, ignore them. Oh, shoot. I think I bounced a little there. Okay, we're good. Oh, God. Okay, so maybe it is, what is it? Just do it. Press the button. There we go. Maybe it is still a little janky. Okay. I jumped when I saw the thing. I guess that was not far enough. Wait, no, go back. Give me the coin. Gosh dang it! I walked forward and held the thing, but I guess I have to stand still? Or it doesn't trigger fast enough? We're doing fine, though.
This is not my kind of party.
Ah, like what? It feels like all the voice actor. I mean, Raz is doing a good job. Whatever his name is,
Where are you?
Invader Zim. He's doing good.
Sasha,
But like,
I can't reach Mia. I think she's been demented.
Mia and Sasha feel like they're phoning it in.
Sasha? Coach.
Coach was great though. Coach is always good.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Hell yeah. We got these Dims collectibles. Sorry, I'm being overly critical of this game because I really liked the first one. And a lot of people played the first one way back in the day. I never knew anything about Psychonauts until I saw it on sale on Steam for like $10 in 2017. And I just played it for the first time knowing basically nothing about it other than like I'd heard people like it. And I really enjoyed that game.
It's him. I've got to stop him.
Despite the jankiness. Oh god, they just teleport to you. Oh god. I did not expect them all to teleport to me immediately. That's a little scary. That's not how the story goes. Is he doing the stupid Prince of Persia thing? Like, wait, that's not how the story goes. Is that the conceit for this game? Is he's telling it all to this paper? That feels a little weird. This game was released, it was like a Xbox original? No, maybe it was 360. Maybe it was that gen. I forget. I don't remember. I just remember that it came out and I didn't have the right thing for it, so I never got it. Or maybe I was too young.
It's him. I've got to stop him.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't like that. I do not like how they teleport to me. It's very scary. Okay, no health around here. But this is like an old... I mean, it's not an old game. Gosh dang it. Stupid levitation. It's not an old game, but it's like an older game. Shoot the guy. Oh my god! Did that just kill me? Did he like explode? What is happening?
Where are you?
Now I've got to go get this again.
Sasha, I can't reach Mia. I think she's been dementostrated. Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
This is gonna be annoying. The first game did not expect a lot from you combat-wise, which I appreciated because the combat was like just okay, and this feels a little snappier.
What was I supposed to do again?
But they seem to expect a weird amount of like execution from you. Like, what was that? I can't dodge out of my combo when they teleport to... What the heck is this? Why is there no hit cancel or dodge cancel? Whatever. I'll get more health and then it'll be less of a problem.
I put the old egg in the box and the basket in the egg. No.
You're just saying the same thing. Shut up.
I put the egg in the box and the box in the basket and the basket in the ocean. No, no, that's not it. Put the old box in the basket and the egg in the ocean.
You put the egg in the basket, and the old egg in the box, and the box in the ocean.
Simple.
And if you tell anyone about me, anyone at all, you'll have to deal with her.
No, not her. Please don't make me look at her again. No, no, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
Oh no, it's water. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting because this is the kind of game I like. The, you know, platformers and collect-a-thons and things are basically dead.
I won't tell.
So it's nice that this came out and people seem to like it.
That bozo's brain was booby-trapped.
Yes, whoever hired Lobato to kidnap Truman knew he might be psychically interrogated.
The poor thing looks terrified.
Did anyone get a good look at his boss?
I mean, that's true, but I mean, and they seem to be coming back.
And I saw something else.
So I think it's really refreshing that they
Terrified Lobato.
decided to release this game.
Dressed in black
I mean,
fur.
it's been a long time coming.
Ruins of a city, and she was commanding serpents of water. There was something familiar about her.
Rasputin, I'm going to show you a picture.
That's her! Wait a second. I thought I recognized her. True Psychic Tales issue 43. She's on the cover.
Maligula.
The Deluge of Grulovia.
Maligula? She's been dead for 20 years!
Fort Crawler killed her himself.
A battle from which he never truly recovered.
She was a monster, a ruthless, power-hungry psychic who drowned hundreds of her own countrymen. Nevertheless, she still has her loyal followers to this day. This file documents recent activity believed to be the work of these modern-day delusionaries.
What are they up to?
Deluge. Okay, that's
Well,
pretty
it's
funny.
ridiculous, really. There's no scientific
Delusions.
basis to-
Like deluge, but like delusions. Like, that's pretty good.
They're trying to bring her back to life?
It's silly, darling, but if they believe they can do it, they might do some dangerous things.
Mia, have you considered the other disturbing fact in all of this? That unstable character.
Could never kidnap the grand head of the Psychonauts without help? Yes.
You mean...
There's a mole in the Psychonauts.
If you think this is a mole, you're dumber than you look.
Approaching the mother lobe.
I like the silly puns in this game. In like these games, it makes me happy. They're like hussyisms. Like delusionary, that's very much a hussyism, I feel. Which is just a pun, but it's like a specific brand of pun. I'm not exactly sure how to define it.
Agent Forsyth, why did you deny us intel when we hailed the Mother Lobe?
What are you talking about, Agent 9?
We were on a mission to rescue the grand head of the Psychonauts. When we called for assistance...
I never heard any call. Who did you talk to? Is he all right?
We won't know for sure until we get that squirrel tested for rabies.
This is our kidnapper.
Clearly, he had help on the inside.
Impossible. A mole in the Psychonauts?
We have reason to believe
Yes,
delusionists
it's
are involved. And they're
True.
trying to bring back Malicula.
What?
I know. Isn't it great? The Psychonauts haven't had this kind of a threat in years.
Can someone help me with my dad? He's still acting funny.
Truman!
He doesn't have any shoes on.
Let's get him inside so he can lie down.
I'll see what I can find out in my meditation chamber.
I don't know. There's just something wrong with the models. Maybe it's their weird pores.
Talk to Otto about our military options.
Does that make anyone else a little nervous?
Who are you?
I'm Raz. Rasputin? I'm, your newest Psychonaut?
How's that?
Ford Cruller, he gave me a badge. I've been kinda helping out.
Listen, kid. Agent Cruller is a hero. But he's not operating at 100%. He can hand out all the merit badges he wants, but he doesn't have the authority to commission Psychonauts.
Yeah, the fact that they immediately resolve the
You're Hollis
weird
Forsythe,
cliffhanger
lesser-head of
is
the
a little
Psychonauts.
weird.
True Psychic Tales 146. You and Truman fought the Noodler together.
I prefer the title Second Head. If the other agents vouch for you, I might be able to get you a spot. In the intern program. But don't be late for orientation. I hear the coordinator's a real brain buster. Welcome to the Mother Lobe.
Employee of the Year. Okay, so I mean, and this is also like there's the Rhombus of Ruin game that came out and was weird and bad. I mean, people said it was like weird and bad. I don't know anything about it.
I'm sorry, little boy, but there just aren't any school tours today.
Lady, you were standing right
I'm an
here.
intern. Agent Forsythe gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please.
Yeah, see, I want more things like that.
Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
Like it feels like the I guess this is my picture now. It feels like the animations are kind of stilted. It has a very made in Unity feel, this game. Like, I don't know what it is. Internship progress is tracked on this page. Intern rank is key to unlocking new psychic abilities. Increase your rank by finding side challenge cards and markers in the real world or nuggets of wisdom in mines.
Wow. That picture really captures my startled side.
And this is my powers. Look at them. There they are.
Focus my energy and upgrade my powers. Very interesting.
Is there something that gets me dodge canceling? Fling objects increased force to deal more damage. Hold charge to blast for bigger explosion. Rotation ball will damage enemies if you slam into them at high speeds. It burns a larger area. Let's go with the explosion. I want the... Oh, I don't have anything. Why would you say that? Whatever.
Gotta keep
This
track
is
of all the places I've been here.
places.
I'll keep my to-do list here.
This is what... That's what this name needs. It needs more combos. Combos are cool.
Granted.
I'm interested to see how this game handles the overworld, because in the game, the first game, the overworld is like the camp. And you just walk to different places on the camp, and it's pretty cool. Like, there are a lot of nice little things to do.
I can't believe I'm really here.
But am I just gonna be here in the offices the whole time? I don't know how I feel about that.
Sorry, new ball.
Wow!
Give me this thing that's running at a low frame rate. Side challenge card. Find bits of old side challenge markers flopping around. It's a collectible. There's girl.
Nick John Smith, you are needed in reception. Nick John Smith to reception.
Got a side card.
All the side cards run at like 10 frames a second. Why is that? I mean, I guess this seems to be very obviously like the last gen version that they did not update at all.
14 inches? No, that's legal.
I'm personally too busy crafting the future of psychotechnology in my lab right now. This automatic has all the psychic supplies and enhancements you need.
Oh, this is it's Wacko. Or Yakko, rather. Automatic. Get things. Okay, I don't have any money for things. They're goods. What is this? 9 cards to gain. Well, okay, sure, give me that.
Idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
Okay. Bifold wallet. Green fluffs. iPod. Meh. You need 9 of these. Oh, they just gave them to me. Thank you. I appreciate them just giving them to me to actually show me what this is, rather than when they told me put a point into this thing, but there was no point. Oh good, I can get a different color. Let's make it red.
Excellent choice.
So much cool stuff in there. I'll come back later for the rest of it.
Look, it's oh, they stopped me.
Wow. Here they are. The Psychic Six.
They look like they're made out of modeling clay.
Gathered together to form the Psychonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1. Tragically, none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting, my mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer.
Did you see the way Agent Forsyth stormed through here?
If she doesn't find a way to let off some steam soon, she's going to crack.
She needs a vacation.
Excuse me, but do you know where intern orientation is?
2nd floor, past the classroom.
Thanks.
If you passed the restrooms, you went the wrong way.
What,
I
are we recruiting
get-
for kindergartens now?
I see the thing. Okay. So where are we going? We're gonna not go there. We're gonna go everywhere else first, because that's how I play video games. Give me that. Yeah, give me money.
I'll take that card.
Ah. There's all this money in the ground. Used to, you had to like... There was a whole gadget that you had to do to find money in the ground. But I guess it just shows up now, which is good. One of the clunky things about the first game was that there was a lot of like extra things you had to do.
Nah, I'm holding out for the bacon.
In order to use some of your skills. Oh, I can just climb that. Okay. God dang it. There we go. What is this? Oh, it's one of these things. Cool.
leave this card lying around.
What is this thing?
I don't have a key.
Okay, so you have to get keys for these things. There's lots of stuff. He's talking to me. He's my friend. Oh, I just stepped on that clipboard. Gonna step on all your stuff. It just explodes. Okay.
Oh, it's A4.
What is this for?
Wow. The Psychonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird
Okay.
if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
Not allowed. Can't go in here, probably.
Wow. A psychic bowling doesn't look
Yeah,
open.
okay, I can't go in there. I get it. I have to go to the place that I have to go to.
Doesn't
Fine.
the helmet get in the way of your mental waves?
Can I do anything to help, Lily?
Yeah, keep me from killing Jared here. I know too many of his weak points.
Why won't they let you upstairs?
Why won't they let you upstairs?
Oh, he said it. Never mind.
Psychic sanitary.
I don't have to say anything.
I'm sure your dad's going to be okay, Lily.
Raz, I don't know. He just feels all wrong. I'm worried all that Silurium we found him with in the Rhombus of Ruin did some damage.
I'm sure they'll let you up soon.
I need to get up there right now so I can start Dad's psych herb therapy.
I have so much. Why can I talk about all these things?
Are you in there too?
Raz, I've been training here since before I could walk. I tested out all that stuff.
I guess this is not getting me anything. None of these, none of this. I thought I was gonna get some information out of this.
Deep down, she's really serious.
Okay.
I'm not a visitor. I practically grew up in this building.
Yeah, Jared. Wait, was this the right way? No, this is the agent's place. Fucking Jared. Moron.
Oh, you look just like my nephew. The little jerk.
A dream puff in your pocket will take care of you when you don't have them.
Ah.
Look out. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Whoa!
Ow! That's mean.
Did he hurt you, baby?
I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. Question is, who's this new kid?
My name is Raz, and I'm the new intern.
That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for a new intern. Intern program's full. Sorry, kid.
He is clumsy. He'd probably get us all killed.
And he's mean.
Well, kid, we give it a fair shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out. Better luck next year.
Guys, quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot.
Okay, these look like real
In
designs.
fact, I think he'll look cute in our uniform. Let's take him to the closet.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you okay in there, Rusty? What's the holdup?
It's Raz. I was just wondering, if there's an intern uniform, how come you guys aren't wearing it?
Oh, well, we're level 2. Now just hand out your clothes and we'll get you that uniform.
What is happening? This is happening very, very quickly.
Silly. We need to take your clothes and measure them so we can get you a uniform that fits.
Unless you want us to come in there and measure you.
No. Here you go. Just hurry up, okay? It's cold in here and I'm practically naked. Uh-oh. Guys? Oh, come on. This is embarrassing in so many
Yeah, I
ways.
like his Klimpaloon uniform. Everyone knows Klimpaloon. The magical old-timey bathing suit that lives in the Himalayas. Oh god. Oh, I think I've done something wrong, you guys. Oh, it's fine. We're good. Everything's okay. Just burn this door down.
They locked it. Those lousy interns. I'll bet they're not really level 2.
Yeah, Klimpaloon. We love him. Okay, just get up there. Okay. So I was supposed to jump up here, sort of.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
We've got these keys. I guess these are the mental baggage of the overworld. Yeah, give me that.
Aha! I'll bet this key goes to that supply chest I found.
Is this gonna give me cool outfits?
That supply chest is full of titanium. Side pouches.
Ah, stupid!
Pouch in the automatic.
Yo, look at those textures.
Oh, sorry, Harold. You're absolutely right. I should think about how I'm using that word.
Did this rat just experience a microaggression?
Code in there, Harold? I'm too big to go in there. If only I could see what you see in there. Hey, that reminds me.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... Alright, we'll just slap that on here.
Time to see the world as you see, Harold.
Yay, look at me! I remember this. Harold's nose looks kind of bad, but that's okay.
That's it, Harold.
I like clairvoyance because you could always, like... Oh, I can't move around as Harold. That's too bad. But you could always see, like, how other people perceive you and perceive other people. And I think that's really fun. What was it? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, he just puts it in. That's fine.
Oh no.
Do-do-do-do.
We got him, right where we want him. Caligosto, if you would just cooperate with our investigation.
Sasha, you have to let me do more. You know it's because of me that...
Otto.
I mean, if I hadn't...
Not a word, Rasputin, until I find you some new clothes.
This is so weird.
They're the smallest clothes I had.
Now, tell us again how you ended up outside in your underwear.
Oh, you know, I was sort of going undercover. Just like you did, Agent Mentalis, in True Psychic Tales number 62, when you used your defibrillator to hypnotize 16 trans troopers at once.
Oh, please. That old yarn? Oh, they embellished so many details in that version. But in fact, it was 17 troopers. Well, love to chat, but I gotta make like a brain and bounce. If you're ever looking for just the right tool for the job, come see me in my workshop. Even the best Psychonauts require a little assistance now and then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Rasputin.
Why wouldn't you tell them that the other interns stole your... Like, wouldn't that be... Whatever. I guess he's embarrassed.
Ooh, I love going through the car wash.
And don't worry about the other interns, Rasputin. Initiation rituals are a common method for a specialized social group to integrate foreign elements while preserving the social exclusivity of that group. Understand?
Thanks, Sasha.
I think that sounds like you're rationalizing abuse. I think that's not okay. I don't think you should be doing that. Okay, there's nothing in here.
Hey, what's this thing?
Stay away from that, please. Everything is tuned to my precise head size and shape. I'm afraid a head like yours would damage the machine irreparably.
Okay. Wait, he walked away this... Oh, this is the auto lab thing. Crawler had a thing like that in the first game where you would like pop in. It's like a little fast travel thing. Yes, I can clairvoyance people. Oh, that's how I look. It's me. Anyway, that's why I like clairvoyance, because there's fun little things like that. There are a lot of fun little touches in Psychonauts that I enjoy.
That was a dirty trick you pulled. I want my clothes back.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to let you finish my asset recovery mission.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna end up naked in a closet again?
My intern assignment is to track down this list of missing Psychonaut assets. Mission critical assets.
So, like a scavenger hunt?
If you think like a child, you will do a child's work. Finish this mission, and we'll know you're ready for your clothes back.
Okay. This is so weird. Everything is happening very quickly, and it doesn't feel like one thing leads to another. Your internships sometimes present extra credit opportunities. Okay, so there's this the side quest thing. Cool. Find all these things, I guess. Is that like gonna show me?
Hey, Sam. Aren't you not supposed to tap the glass?
No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to tap on the glass to keep their heart rates up. In this predator-free environment, their heart rates get dangerously slow.
Huh.
Plus, they love it. I mean, look at him jump.
Okay.
I'm really late to intern orientation now. I better get... That person's aura is telling me their perspective on the world is especially worth seeing. With clairvoyance.
Look at me.
Looks really tense in there. What's going on?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry. So they don't share the top secret stuff with you.
What? I mean, yeah, of course they do.
I mean, I assumed you were a pretty high...
Sure they do, Yuri Lowenthal.
And they tell me all kinds of stuff.
What? Maligula?
Wait, what? I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
And
Greetings, Agent.
Future agent?
So if I bring you back all these scavenger hunt items...
Mission critical Psychonaut assets.
You'll give me my old clothes back?
Yes, definitely. If I can find them, I will 100% give them back.
Okay.
What about Sasha and Mia?
Oh, they are definitely different.
What? I don't believe it.
Oh, I already did that. Oh no, my thing is full. I need to go buy another thing. Get me over there.
It's just not safe to use these new pins, the very latest.
Where? Oh, this one. I'm like, how do I get to the right thing? This is the thing I want.
That'll get you out of a sticky situation. Great idea. Don't be a stranger.
Bearer seek lest.
Oh, they're the best. Really? Yeah.
Where am I going again? Oh, right, the classrooms.
Probably just saved a life taking this off the market.
It's the mole! Haha! Just messing with you.
Wait, wrong thing. Okay, rat. Look at me. I'm gonna eat this rat. Ah! See, this is the kind of thing I like doing in this game, is just goofing around. Okay, where... Right, classroom. Ooh, 1,000. That's a significant increase. I didn't even see how much it did.
Experts agree. It's just not safe to use clairvoyance. Without my special
Once I get my
clairvoyance
pirate radio station going, I'm gonna have a few, not many, DJ jobs open.
Oh yeah? What's it pay?
A lot. In exposure. Plus, you'll get free music appreciation lessons from me.
Pass.
Oh, look, I really need you on the channel. How about a trade?
Okay. Switch mentor assignments with me. You take Compton, I get Mia.
No one comes between me and Mia, Lizzie. No one.
Did someone say something about pirate radio?
No.
Yes. Morris is doing it, and it's totally against the rules, and he's gonna get kicked out of the Psychonauts.
Lizzie, you're fired.
Dream on.
Lizzie, once I get my pirate radio station going, I'm gonna...
Oh no, he's saying the same thing. Oh god. Get away.
With that Psy card, I can make a Psy challenge marker back in...
Get a hold of yourself, Oleander.
Good luck fighting Maligula without my battle bot, cheapskates.
Hey, I'm with you. Letting him build a battle anything is probably...
It's weird. It's like it's written by Tim Schafer. Almost.
Oh, right. New intern. Thought I told you not to be late.
Sorry, the other interns locked me in a closet.
Let me see who's left.
Ooh. Am I helping Mia? Or Sasha on a mission?
No. You're in the mailroom. Your mentor is Nick John Smith.
Mailroom? Nick John Smith? I've never heard of an Agent John
What?
Smith.
You're right. I just didn't.
Nick's not an agent.
Because I hate my fans and my friends. I'm toxic.
Everybody does.
The mailroom?
Ford Cruller himself worked in that mailroom. You could learn a lot there. For one thing, how to be on time. I've given you fingerprint access to the mailroom. Now scoot. I've got a base to run and a budget to balance.
I like the kids' designs. The kids' designs are good. But everyone else's designs so far have been just okay. They felt a little weird, like her, for example.
Hey! How's your dad?
Terrible! I gotta go get him some therapy plans.
Terrible!
How'd you get that hatch open?
Oh, it's got a fingerprint combination. I can teach it to you. Come here. It's more than just a number. You kind of have to feel it.
Yeah, stick your brains together.
Yes.
Good. Tell anybody you got it from me, and you're dead. Bye!
Bye. Get out of his brain and blah blah blah. Get in the thing. What was I doing? I guess I can go in here. I was thinking I was gonna buy something, but I don't actually have any money. What do you want?
What have you found out about the mole? Nothing?
Nothing? Oh, that's what I was doing. No, wait. Did I do that already? Do I need a new one? Ooh. Okay, this is how you do it. You have to go in here and combine them. I forgot the thing it just showed me.
Psychic. Experts agree. It's just
You can tell this game definitely... Okay, so this is just fast travel. It doesn't actually take you to a cool secret underground lab like the last game. Yeah, I also hope she dies. Although clearly something's going on because she didn't know about the call, or like there was like some weird stuff going on. So maybe she's evil. I hope she's she's not gonna be evil. They're not gonna make girl boss evil. I also think it's funny how like everyone is like a weird color except for the people of color who are their normal colors. I feel like that's a little, I'm not sure. It feels strange somehow.
Mr. John Smith? Hello? New intern here. Yep,
Nyeh.
got it.
Hi, rat. Go in your rat hole so I can see in the rat hole. No! Dang it. That didn't work at all.
These animals are more wily than the ones at camp. I'm only picking on you because
Gosh dang it.
on me.
Whatever. I guess I can't do that.
Should I tell somebody? I don't want to get poor Nick in trouble.
What is that? Is that a fan moving? That's their... It looks like a horrible, like, monster portal.
How could Nick let it get like this?
I don't know. Why do you sound like you're right next to me?
Who are you?
I'm, Nick John Smith's new intern.
Oh, so you're the one not sorting all this mail.
Wait!
Better get all this mail sorted, quick! You're making Nick look bad.
Okay. I love, I guess, throwing mail at things. Oh, wait, these go to specific places? I don't... What? Oh, this has a blood sticker on it, so it goes to the blood room. There we go. This goes to brain. There we go. I understand now. I guess that's not blood. I guess it's like a world. I thought it was a horrible blood splatter. There's stuff up here. Can I just leave?
More intern credits for me.
I'm actually not sure what ranking up does. I forgot what it does in the original game, so I'm just lost.
Got a side card.
Okay. Is that all? Is that all of the things? Ah. More for the blood room. I'm just gonna keep calling it the blood room.
This package is addressed to Truman Zanato. Hey, this might be important. I'd better bring it to Truman. Technically, heavy. What the heck did Truman order here? Some damage.
It's a lot of damage. I guess I'm just dragging this around. Okay.
What the?
Hey, you guys gotta check this out. The new kid killed Nick.
Hell yeah.
He's alive, but he's brainless.
What kind of sick monster would steal Nick's brain? I mean, Nick!
Maybe he saw something he shouldn't have.
But why keep his body alive?
And why mail it to the grand head of the Psychonauts?
It could be a warning.
A guys, does the Lady Luctopus Casino mean anything to you?
Isn't that where we sent Agent 33?
To investigate suspected delusionist activity?
Agent 33 is 2 days late with her status update.
I'll get the jet.
I'll pack the go case.
I'll stay here and protect the children.
What? Aren't we all going on the mission?
We could use you in tactical command, Agent Forsyth.
And maybe the interns would benefit from...
It's not safe. Not while we have a double agent among us.
I'll take her place. I've heard the buffet there is shockingly reasonable.
Well,
shockingly reasonable.
Jet pad within the hour.
Can't we just...
No, all of you. To the interns' bay. Now. I've got some training exercises planned today that are both informative and safe. Last one there has to delouse the brain tumbler.
TV movies.
I'll bet those guys took Nick's body back to the field.
Yeah.
I should go check and see if he's okay. He is my mentor after all.
So wait, where am I going? Pins. Okay.
More pins. I need all the pins.
Okay, so this gives me points. Right. Okay, we want to dodge attack. We want all of these things, I guess. We'll get one of everyone.
Feels a lot fast. Nothing like a little clairvoyance booster shot. Feels like I got a little more spring in my levitation. I know it's only for emergencies, but I really feel like trying out my improved pyrokinesis.
I didn't even look at what any of these are. I just took them all. Okay. Cool. So, where are my quests again? Go to class. Does it show me where class is? Classroom, I guess.
Is something bothering you?
Just thinking about Nick.
Oh, good. You're
I thought I wanted
finally
to go
here.
check on
Let me
Nick,
know when
though.
you're prepared to learn something.
I hate learning things. Where's Nick? That's what I thought that I wanted to do.
Don't wait too long. You'll miss class.
Fine, I'll do the thing.
Agent Forsyth. That mission
is being handled by experienced psychonauts. Do not bring it up again.
Was this COVID voice acting?
As soon as you get to my classroom.
This isn't your classroom?
No. This is. So are you ready, kid?
Yeah, sure.
And what are you ready for?
Safety.
Oh, you think the human mind is safe? Well, that's cute.
Didn't you just say it was... Whatever. Whatever, lady. I just can't win with you. You're annoying. Oh boy, the loading. Some nice loading in this game. I'm glad it only takes a little bit, but... It's still funny to see a loading
That's how you
screen.
perform the advanced psychic ability known as mental connection.
Cool.
Yeah, simple enough. You all literally walked off without me.
Sorry, kid. I warned you not to be late. I'm off to attend to some fiduciary concerns. Norma, take over for me, won't you? You can practice with some of those loose ideas.
Also, how is this not
Is it
safe?
safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Norma, please. It takes more than a few rambunctious children to affect the mind of a trained psychonaut.
We're in a literal classroom. What was the whole with the? Is it safe?
Weirdo.
Being cool.
Try not to fall asleep in my class. All right, Rapscallion. Okay.
I feel like this was
now,
COVID
how do I
voice acting
explain
because
mental
everyone's
connection
S's sound like this.
Let me guess. We focus on an idea in someone's mind until we form a tangible connection with it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a mental connection expert. By all means, give us a demo. Professor.
It's not like it's hard. I'm probably just gonna press one button.
What the heck did you just do?
I said connect with the idea, not jump inside it like a hamster ball.
Sorry. Old habit from the circus, I guess.
Not only is cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow in a window box herb garden.
What the heck is that?
What?
You left a slime trail.
It's like he connected the two thoughts together.
That's what we were told to do, wasn't
We're
it?
in trouble.
Didn't we just?
What's the big idea?
Looks like disgust.
Well, I'm sure it's not the first time Rasputin has created that thought in someone's mind.
Okay, this is the thing that I couldn't do before.
Cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Hey, Raz. If you can change Forsyth's opinion of cilantro, maybe you could change her mind about the casino mission.
Well, that's what's wrong with this woman is she has the cilantro soap gene.
Yeah, I mean, she worries about us kids too much. It's taking years off of her life expectancy.
If you could get her not to be so worried all the time.
We could all go on a real Psychonauts mission!
Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there. Just see if there's any, you know, problems.
Gotta get these first, though. There's also things on the ground that I want.
You're scared. Don't do it.
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the Psychonauts for trying, but what the heck?
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her brain, Raz.
Remember, it's for the good of
Here's
the
the
mission.
Cybertrunk tag.
Shut up. I'm trying to pick up collectibles, idiots.
Yep.
You were smart like me, you'd do the same. Look at this. You could be ranking up right now. Okay, let's go.
I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress,
This little
but it tastes like soap.
Nugget of wisdom.
Honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Okay. Give me this. There we go.
Oh, wait. This was a terrible idea.
No, it's a great idea. It's fine.
They just don't have the experience.
I don't want her to know I'm here.
That's it. They'd be dead.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. I'm going back.
I'm not letting another agent get hurt on my watch.
Owie.
Our Lady of Restraint Neurological Hospital. I didn't call her since she was an intern here once.
Our Lady of Restraint.
I always had my best ideas here. Let's just hope I don't run into Dr. Putz.
Maybe trying to change her mind is a bad idea.
Bad ideas can blow up in your face.
No, wait. I think that is a bad idea.
Wait, I can... Oh, he's laying bombs. Okay. It's a nice little... It's like it has a function. Ow. Ow! Okay.
Yes.
Getting a little more feel for it.
No room here for any bad ideas but my own.
Hell yeah.
I gotta catch up to Hollis and try to change her mind about the mission.
And by that, I mean I have to pick up all this garbage.
I think I hear something.
Ooh, look at this. This is fun. This is a fun new traversal ability.
Here's the hatbox tag.
Oh, right, I'm like, what am I doing? Right, levitation.
I think I hear some emotional baggage here.
Is this the one that I got? Yeah, it is. Okay.
I've got enough credit to upgrade one of my psi powers.
Nice that it tells you that you have enough for an upgrade.
What's that sound?
It's this thing, except it's not making any sound, which is a little weird. I mean, this is definitely a Double Fine game.
Oh my god, look at the size of that kid's head! Get him to radiology, stat!
Okay. I mean, people just look like this in this universe, but okay. Oh, I see. I thought this was a loading screen.
You saved another life, Dr. Potts.
Oh, please. I was just doing my job.
I heard the technique you used was developed by your intern, Hollis Forsyth.
Oh, my intern? Why, yes, well, we did collaborate on that a little.
I can't believe it.
The patient will make a full recovery, Dr. Potts. All thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
And your brilliant intern, Hollis Forsyth.
Why, yes. Well, she has been a helpful...
Let me up there.
I like the look of these. This brain has made amazing progress.
Another life saved by the Forsyth method.
The Potts method? Potts? It was my invention. That intern merely transcribed my dictation.
Ah!
Oh, apologies, Dr. Potts.
In fact, I was thinking of getting rid of her.
I can't believe that you would take credit for a woman of color's idea, stealing from them again. This little guy's lost his mind. Well, half of it anyway. You can reunite him with the other half and get a whole brain of mental energy.
I've got half a mind to look for the other half.
Wah, wah.
It's not too far away.
Okay, let me up there.
I can't believe some people prefer open casket funerals. Disgusting. good luck collecting your debts after I'm dead, losers.
Okay. Yay, more health.
I can't believe some people prefer open casket funerals. Disgusting.
Give me that little baby.
Burn rate. That's no good. Maybe if I move some funds around.
Get the thing.
Nose bears, but not these.
Dr. Potts is the pits. He's working all the time. She's developing this thing. And he put his name on it. I can't believe it.
I went to school for medicine. How did I end up stressing about money management all day? Well, I just need to put those thoughts aside and focus on the children. Their safety is the most important thing. And it's not just because a lawsuit would bankrupt us right now. That casino mission would be good experience for them, but it's too risky. What if I let them go and the worst happens? Need to focus. Only one unfathomable fear at a time, Forsyth.
Oh no! Oh, they're all leaving!
Associated risk with something more positive than death. It would open her up to so many more missions. I mean, life experiences.
Money. Okay, well, let's get all this stuff first. Cilantro, germs, mushrooms.
Mushrooms really do add a savory heft to any dish.
She likes mushrooms, but not cilantro. This is the problem in our society. Okay, let's just go back here. I'm gonna get all these things first, and then we can do the mission. Socks with sandals. Let's make a connection.
Whenever I see socks with sandals, it reminds me of my favorite German college professor.
This background is really cool.
Whenever
I know it does. I'm gonna try and connect things here.
wearing socks with sandals. Could I still love him? I just remembered how dire the Psychonauts' finances are.
If Hollis wants to solve her money problems, she's gonna need to accept some risk.
Mm-hmm. But I could just look, I want to just look around and hear all the connections.
Never say this out loud, but the truth is, I really, really, really just love money. The great part about having fun is that all the most fun activities bring you in contact with so many germs.
That's not the change I was going for.
The great part about having fun
No.
is that, sure, it's fun to take risks. But what use is it?
Okay, so we're gonna have to go around here.
I never say this out loud, but the truth is, I really, really, really just love money.
Go all the way around. I like that you can get a bunch of stuff. Like extra dialogue from that.
I think I just figured out how to solve
Everybody
all our
hates
money
socks with sandals. Yoink. Is gambling. I knew it. She's gonna become a we just addicted her to gambling. I did see the grandma raising her hand. Sorry, I've not been paying attention. I've just been enjoying this video game. I know.
Hey, Teach. What gives? I was in the middle of a sweet hookup there.
Guess what, kids? You all did so well on your lesson. How about we give your new power a test drive out in the field?
You mean we're going on the mission? For real?
Isn't that dangerous?
You know what they say, Sam. Nothing ventured, nothing brained.
I don't think that's what...
Let's roll.
Heck yes!
Cool.
All right.
Sweet.
Woo!
Problem solved, I guess. Yeah.
You changed your mind about the mission, Agent Forsyth. I was nervous about bringing the children, but if you feel that it's safe, then it must be.
It's crucial they find out what these delusionists are up to at the casino. With you handling tactical command, I'd say our probability of mission success has risen 35%.
I'll take those odds. Now, how long till we reach the Lady Luctopus?
Yeah, we've addicted this woman to gambling. That's pretty funny.
Lucky.
We're here.
Maybe don't look at me like that.
Using a false identity, we've secured a high roller suite to use as our base of operations.
I like how she
You
moves.
are not to leave the suite. Like most casinos, the Lady Luctopus has a strict no psychics policy.
Weak.
Pretty happy for this chance to observe Agent Forsyth in action. Teacup, this is Shoehorn. We are nearing position 1. I'm moving down the primary ventilation shaft, and Dustpan is approaching the front desk.
Shh.
Teacup, come in. Are you there? Hollis.
Oh, yes. Shoehorn, this is Teacup. I have you on visual.
Teacup, this is Dustpan. I'm approaching position 1. After you've disabled the side detectors and inhibitors, on your go-ahead, I'll approach the reception desk and distract the clerks.
After they're distracted, I'll drop into the office and find the room number that belongs to this key. Just make sure to disable the main fan, because my position is close.
No need to explain, agents. You do your job, and I'll do mine. Let's keep radio silent so I can concentrate.
Understood.
Roger that, Teacup. Dustpan out.
Rasputin, don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, do me a favor and run up to the jet, will you? I need my dowsing goggles. I left them on my seat, I think. You want to go on a
Okay.
mission. Now, here's your first objective. Fetch my dowsing goggles.
Okay, but...
Hurry! Our window of opportunity is closing.
I have to steal all this money from the casino with my psychic powers. I mean, that's kind of based. It's hard to even tell what that is. I get that that's a table.
You sure you should be making drinks? Agent Forsyth is right over there.
Rasputin, we're just fooling around. Lighten up.
Actually, I did eat one of those pickled onions, and I think I got a little buzz off of it.
Yeah. Pretty ripe.
This is really, it is really funny.
What are you doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally blows, this will be the only safe place.
Okay. Fair enough.
Everything's good on the mission so far.
You mean except for our mission commander having a total breakdown?
It's not a breakdown. She's just strategizing.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Is everything in this place psychic proof?
What you doing, Morris?
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not watching the pre-semi-final practice vote to find out who's maybe not going on to the next round of Pop Gladiators.
Well, you're not doing that because the TV's not on. So I don't know. Yeah, everyone told me to give her a breakdown, and now they're oh, everybody wants to be gangster until it's time to do gangster shit.
I don't see any dowsing goggles anywhere. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea what they look like. I've actually never even heard of dowsing. Oh no. Agent Forsyth, where are you going?
Now everyone's getting on to me like it's my fault.
Rasputin, is that you?
Mia? Sasha? Agent Forsyth is missing, but don't worry. I'll find her.
Hurry, Rasputin. We're in big trouble here.
Yes, please find Agent Forsyth right away. I don't know how long I can hold on.
I'm on it. Did Agent Forsyth say where she was going?
She just said she was going to solve all of our problems, once and for all.
That's
Oh
not
no!
ominous. Who says that's ominous? Nobody thinks that's ominous. Can't go into the hotel.
I like how they're all useless.
Psychic detectors. Hollis must have some way to hide it.
Alert. Weak psychic activity detected.
Weak? Oh. You thought the same thing I thought. Was there not a thing on the... How did she disable them?
Fine.
Oh, I just break them. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with breaking things.
This way.
Ah, okay. So dropping down while climbing did not make me hold on to that like I was hoping it would. Okay, it's fine now. Ooh. You have telekinesis. Whatever.
Wait until Truman sees all the money I'm going to make.
Hollis, wait!
It's fine. It's fine.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jours. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets.
Don't worry, Agent Forsyth. I can fix this.
This seems really useful. I didn't know we could do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, no more bets.
All right, that's fine.
Huh. Well, it's different.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
But maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah. How we have a physical representation of a breakdown. That's very neat. Okay. Ah, there's the other guy. Come here, little boy. Yeah, just slap them together. And it's like there was like one more figment.
Agent Forsyth? You in here? Oh, I don't like this one bit.
Oh no, the car's out of control. Well, that's bad.
Oh no! Looks like Hollis had a spontaneous change in her worldview. unrelated to my inappropriate meddling.
Completely unrelated, I might add. Oh, that's cool.
Who am I kidding? I need to find Hollis's quiet room again and break that bad mental connection I made. Mind stepping aside, buddy? This is an emergency.
Heavy sensor. All right. No.
No, you don't.
Oh gosh.
Like a general no to me existing.
Okay, well that took too long. Ow. Oh god, what is throwing things at me? Oh, there's a little guy. Hi, little guy. There we go. I really just need to be using more of my my abilities, is what I'm seeing here. Oh gosh. No, don't hit me. I'm normal. I'm normal and nothing's wrong with me. Ow. Where's something to throw? Ah, no, not that. Okay, maybe that now. Oh gosh. Gosh, dang it.
Good thing we're near a hospital, so, your ghosts don't have to walk very. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, we got this nice. No, that was money. At least we got this nice music now. Yeah, he's doing great. He's getting it done. This is cool. There we go. Like, give me that. I want that. I want that.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, we're good. Okay. Mental connection. Sucker punch. Is on a free knuckle sandwich to incoming grappled enemies for bonus damage. Nice.
I'm finally getting the hang of these mental connections.
That sounds pretty good. Extra attack in your melee combo. Obviously need that. Radial shockwave. Yeah, I feel like upgrading basic melee before pretty much anything else is the way to go. Ah, there, it did break it. I'm like, I kind of wish that would have broken it just for immediate health. There we go. Yeah, this is what Psychonauts is all about, is weird styles.
New player, everybody. Deal him in, stat.
Ooh.
Come on, live, damn you, live!
Full recovery! You did it, Dr. Potts.
Call me Jack. Let's go for double or nothing.
Woo!
Banana.
Chris, get the banana.
Ah, dang it.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Ah, well, it can't be helped. Some patients are just bad luck. I don't like the look of these. Yes, the heart's salvageable, but the rest?
Should we fold?
No, let's hold the 8 and the queen, and we'll pull for the inside straight.
Yeah, this is great. It's like the same level, but different. And like it's significantly different, it feels like.
Quiet place and fix this.
Like the style looks totally different and it's got all this stuff going on. And I think there's gonna be more to this level.
Oh no.
Since We've got
Rasputin, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to crash your...
we've got a lot more figments. So this is like the rest of the level
Everyone's
also.
welcome in the casino. Without gamblers, how else would we make any money? No, you just can't be up here because it's the High Rollers Lounge.
Wait! Agent Forsyth, I need to tell you...
Okay, I haven't mentioned it because it's just a little thing, but the flaps on his little
It's just the morgue.
it's just the morgue. The flaps on his little helmet, they're freaking me out. They're like low frame rate, but jittery, and it's very...
Yes, Rasputin?
It's spooky.
We got a patient here. Needs emergency access.
Sorry. The table minimum in the High Rollers Lounge is, $3 gazillion.
How much is a gazillion?
More than you got, kid.
Got him. All right, so maternity records, doctors only, and that looks like that's what we've got. Cardiology. So let's try. Oh, pharmacy too. Oh, it's a dice. Ah, that's funny. Let's start with maternity since it's number 1. Look at this. Oh gosh, I just immediately... That's a great way to go. We're doing great. We're playing a video game, having a good time.
Careful, Raz.
How did you two get in here?
We followed you. We thought it would be fun, but...
It's full of babies!
Babies are fun. Be nice to babies. We talked about this.
We have to have a baby.
Or you could just, like, have a happy life together.
Whatever, roasty.
Oops, looks like the house takes it this time.
Oh,
You mean every time?
it's cheating.
Let's try another number. We have to win eventually.
Well, this is obviously rigged.
This is obviously rigged, right?
Adam? Lizzie? Guess they really don't like babies.
Cringe.
Generously. When your child grows up, they'll ask how much you paid.
Let's bet everything we've got.
What is this?
Enough money each time.
Spinning time.
So, you here hoping to get a baby?
No. I just love the sound of children crying.
Okay.
Is it possible to win this game?
Heck yes, it's easy. And we have a winner. Looks like this time it's 00. 00 is the winner. What a lucky break for the house. Well, if you didn't win, now's your chance to fix that with
Let's just get all this stuff first. Forget all this. We need to get figments.
Let's try it one last time.
All right, so
Who wants a baby?
I don't.
what's the deal?
$1 number yet?
Oh, this isn't about the money.
We are already so rich.
So rich.
So
Yes,
rich.
we just want a child. More than anything in the world.
But the confounded house always wins. I hate to say this out loud, but I have my suspicions regarding the up and upness of this lowdown dive.
This system is rigged.
The system is rigged. Maybe I could help unrig it.
Oh, if you could do that, you could have all the money.
Yes, we don't care about that.
Because we're so rich.
Yes, very wealthy, it's true, but poor in children.
Poor in children.
Can have the gazillion-dollar prize.
And our eternal gratitude.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Hold your bets. The ball
Well,
is
this is
Oh, honey.
This seems incredibly straightforward.
I know you're not supposed to say this, but money really does solve a lot of problems. Well, of course, the whole system is rigged. But I mean, I'm just one person. What could I do about it?
We can unrig this game, but you gotta believe it's possible first.
Can't blow this up. Ah, here we go. Dang it, I missed. It's fine. Wait, let me on there. Yeah. Oh gosh, that just catapulted me directly off of the thing. Ah! The music in this game is really good so far, which, as we know, is my #1 metric for whether a game is good or not, is whether the music is good. Yeah, give me that.
Got the duffel bag tag.
No, gosh. You leave me alone, little man. I'm gonna sit here and throw things at you. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Boink. No. That's really fun. Okay, so don't try with the melee. Just do all the other goofy stuff. Gotcha. I'm understanding the game. Can I go? No, I can't go on the walls. Oh, but this will take me up. There we go. Find my delicious, delicious figments. This is a little baby. Oh gosh. Well, that didn't work out so well. It's fine. Let's just chuck these, because, yeah, I really don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, we have one brain boy. The figment up there. How do I get to that? Oh gosh. Okay. So I guess I'm not getting to that. I'll just come back. I'll just have to come back later again. Oh, they just died. Nice. Sorry, I need that. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. I know. Oh, no, I can't get down at all there. Okay, so. Effective. Don't get hit by the things. Ahaha!
Then again, how do we know we can change things unless we try?
And we have a winner! Looks like this time it's not 00? What?
We won!
Yeah, look, it's a baby!
Miracles do happen.
You're telling us.
Oh, we are so happy.
Well, I'm dead.
Here, young man. I don't know what you did, but I'm a man of my word.
We don't need it because...
You're rich?
Yes, but we don't like to talk about it.
We don't like to
Look
talk
at our
about
little
it.
Jackpot. When does it start fulfilling all of our unachieved ambitions?
Right after we use its identity to hide our excess taxable income.
Oh, it will be so nice to have a couple of spare kidneys around the house.
It's just a mental baby. It's just a mental baby.
It's not real. Okay, so that's one.
Okay, I got $1 gazillion.
One lucky card does not make 3 of a kind, sir.
Yeah, so we need 3 of them. Okay. Doctors only then. Get over here. Get over here, little guy. Ah! Breaking Dr. Potts. Tries to connect stuff in his brain. Oh, and she made him crazy. Oh, whoops. And they fix him. Then they want her in the Psychonauts because she broke that guy's brain. Way to go. How do I right. Pyrokinesis. Burn this. Oh, it's nothing. Oh well. I still got to burn something. That's a win. Where am I? Is this just a little circle? Do I have to burn these things? Doctors only, huh? I guess that was just for that. Maybe if I become a doctor, I can go through there. That's what I... Because there's still more things on here other than that. Let's try cardiology? I don't know. Cardio. Okay.
Diamonds for the win.
Dang it, not again.
What are you two doing here?
Losing by following my foolish heart. What are you thinking? Hearts is like a gazillion to 1.
$1 gazillion to 1, you say? So if I bid on hearts and won, I'd win $1 gazillion. Right?
Oh.
Hey, where'd you go?
Okay, that's the last bet.
Okay. It's weirdly flaccid. Do I have the tag for you? I do. Hooray! Gotta get all this useless garbage. Sorry, them just slamming their faces into her is pretty funny to me. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay. Can I get back here? No. I don't have that power yet. Yeah, explosions.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners to your starting gates. Prepare the patient for the
Excellent. Ow! Okay, not excellent when it hurts me. I'm like, how do I unfire? Okay, well I didn't do anything, but it made me feel better.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners to your starting gates. Prepare the patient for the locked.
Miner's bar.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
Wah wah. Gotta follow my heart.
I gotta follow my
Haven't you seen the odds?
Hey, no one can lose forever, right?
You don't know hearts.
And they're off. Coming up to the finish line. And it's Diamond Days for the win.
That's weird. Most people usually win every time. Well, try again. Bye.
Okay, that's the last.
Okay, now I can go through. Heart is a little stamp. Look at these guys. I want to talk to all of them.
Hustle out there.
It's a private locker room. Racers only.
How's it going?
Please don't break my concentration. I'm visualizing my next victory.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I don't talk to jokers.
Jokers. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't talk to assholes. Except clearly that's not true. Alright, give me this thing. Ah. Okay, Hearts, what's up? What's your damage?
Are you sure you should be racing?
My doctor told me I have to stay off this leg. But he's also my boss, and he told me that if I miss another race, I'll get fired.
Oh no! That's terrible! You're being exploited!
That's terrible. You're being exploited.
Aren't we all? Who am I to complain? I'm not special.
What if I raced for you?
What if I raced for you?
What? You do that for me?
Yes, but I can't race looking like this.
Well, there's a changing room up there. What am I saying? That's impossible. This is just something I need to do.
Okay. Oh gosh. Nope. Okay, so walking on the fans is not the answer. Oh right, I don't have it equipped. I'm like, why can't I do this? Oh, because I took it off for fire. Nothing for change is impossible? Okay.
Different race, same runner. I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can't need anybody's help.
I hope that's not true, because I ask for help all the time.
I asked for help. I have problems. Woo. Okay. Dr. Octopus. Nope. Let me get the... we're good. Oh, jeez. It's fine. It's fine. Just a little gazillion volts. Come on, go over there. Yeah. Me idiots. Bonk. Ow. Ow. Ah. This level has given me a lot of hope for this game, because before I was kind of like eh with the way that things were, but when you get into the real strength of Psychonauts with like the style and the music and stuff, like this stuff's great. What did I just look at? Winning. Out.
Then again, life is more of a relay race than a wind sprint. Sometimes you need to know when it's time to pass the baton.
All I had to do was place a bet on Hearts, and then take Hearts' place in the race.
Uh-huh. I know that. I just did all that so that I could do that.
And then bet on them with all my runners to your starting gates. Prepare.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
I gotta follow my...
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You never learn, do you?
This time
Sure
for
don't.
Sure.
Okay, that's the last bet.
Oh, okay. I guess this is fine.
Runners to your starting gates.
I thought I was gonna have to go talk to him again.
Heart's Content is in first place.
Yeah, look at this. This is really cool. I like all the different, like, little styly things they do like this. Eh. Heck yeah.
And it's Heart's Content in first place. I don't believe this. A gazillion and one miracle, and you all got to see it. Even if you didn't win, you have to admit we're all winners here today.
Not me.
Oh, you're done.
No more
Just
races
die.
today.
Sorry, we're broke after that race, which reminds me.
Don't forget to tip your nurses, you cheapskates.
Well, that was nice. Just teleport me right back here.
I have $2 gazillion. Please put the third gazillion on my room tab.
Sir, we are offended that you would imply that we would allow mere double gazillionaires into the High Rollers Lounge.
Fine, whatever.
I'm making progress, but it's time to wrap this up once and for all. Sasha and Mia are in danger while I'm here gambling.
Okay, records, I guess, is another nothing because it's blue. We'll just go here and see what's up before we move on to the last area. What is this? This is nothing. Time to put fire back on. Time for fire. Ugh. Come on, do fire. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
So wise.
Yes, burn it all. Kill. Okay. I burned this stuff too? No, it doesn't look like it. Yes! Kill! Oh, well, I guess I needed health anyway.
I think I hear some emotional
Hello, baggage.
First tag here.
Oh, I don't have that? Well, that's too bad. I'll just burn you to death. Or not. Money. There we go. Alright, let me out of here. I gotta go find some other garbage. Where is it? Doctors only. Cardiology. Ah! Here we go. Mr. Plinkett, we gotta go to the Plinkett room. Oh my god. I gotta take my pills. Somebody's been messing with my medicine. I can't believe this. Who would do such a thing? I have to get out of here. Oh my god. Hey, tell me what the deal is with this room.
Can I play?
Welcome to Palinko, game of luck and skill. Can you get the patient to take her bitter pill?
Skill? It looks like it's all luck.
Oh, it is, but it takes skill to do it and avoid a serious head injury.
Oh, how do I?
Good luck!
Oh, so I go in there. Oh, well, this one seems fairly simple.
Okay, let's get this medicine.
Careful in there.
Kind of just want to mess around.
Hey, where's her heart?
I want to go back. I want that money. No! Give me money! I have to get all this stuff. Okay.
Rip-off. That machine is broken.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The Sore Losers Club is down the hall.
Thanks a lot, jerk.
He looks like an injectable, but really, he's just a pill.
What are you two doing here?
You think we're going to let you go alone and get all the extra credit points?
I'm just here to gamble.
Well,
I
can't
don't
win
give a
in this
shit.
game. There's only one spot on the board that pays out, and it's totally blocked. It's like her heart is in the wrong place. Hey, I'll bet I could... Morris? Norma? Where'd they go?
Don't give up, man! You'll never win by quitting!
Yeah, it's all just a matter of betting on the right color.
Don't listen to him, Sonny. Come talk to me if you want some true wisdom.
Huh? Oh, okay. What's going on, bud?
Looks got nothing to do with it, son. I win with my brains. I got math on my side. A formula for victory.
Wouldn't the wisest choice be, you know, not gambling?
What do you think about with your brain?
You should quit while you're ahead.
Who says I'm ahead? I've sunk so much money into this machine and can't just leave it all behind.
Actually, I think it's important to know when to quit, especially when playing Loki with your grandma.
Well, don't worry, Yuri. We'll get it all together for you.
Sounds like you've got a method.
The secret is you have to listen to the colors. Let
Colors.
the rainbow of lights lead you to the pot of gold.
That doesn't sound like a smart way to make decisions to me.
Okay. So what do I need to link up here?
There are some misguided ideas floating around this room. I wish I could help you make smarter decisions.
Need to cut out the frills in the cafeteria for sure.
Whoops. Now I'm just reinforcing
Need to
their
cut
old
out
bad
the
thought
frills in the
patterns.
cafeteria
That's
for
not
sure.
going to get me anywhere.
I should have finished my degree. I could have been saving lives instead of pinching pennies. I should have finished my degree. I could have been saving lives instead of
Shut up, I'm
pinching
trying to
pennies.
figure it out. I'm trying to listen to things.
Sometimes the path to enlightenment is not straight and simple.
I just think there are a lot of unwise decisions going on in here.
Gosh dang it. I think I need... Yeah! I need these things. Ah! Oh. I guess I need to connect the right thing first. Need to have... Make decisions with wisdom.
The trick isn't just making decisions, but making the right one.
Yes. That makes sense.
Judgment. There's some progress. I wish they knew that sometimes walking away is the best choice.
Making mental connections in someone's mind is a profound and dangerous thing. I could cut my own paycheck for a while. Sometimes the path to enlightenment is not straight and simple.
That's not going to get me anywhere.
Why is wisdom and judgment not the thing?
Really, the most important thing is to know when to quit.
I guess quitting and judgment.
guess
Okay.
it's not really bad to quit if it's the right thing to do at the moment.
Moderation. Isn't that a novel concept? Moderation. Now,
Okay, we get it.
I think the only way to win is to know when to play and when to stop.
There we go. Addiction solved.
Sounds bad. But really, who wants to hear about those ugly things anyway?
even though making
Yuri Lowenthal keeps doing characters in this game. Just tons of voices. Giving me that New Vegas feeling. Oh, I can't just blow it up? Okay. Kind of thought because it was on the ground I would need to do the little ground pound, but no. I get the green horn. Yeah, it seems... Well, I mean, this was originally... So, it started out as a Kickstarter game, right? And... as everyone knows, no Kickstarter game has ever made enough money on its own to actually make a game. They always have to get picked up by like a publisher or something. Because creators always promise too much on too small of a budget and too little time. And people like generally don't understand how much goes into making a game. Stuff like that. And Microsoft really just came in close to the end here. Which is funny to me because Tim Schafer said without Microsoft we would have had to cut the bosses. But this whole level is like obviously structured around the big octopus boss.
You know, I think holding down all these feelings
So
is giving me a bit of indigestion.
I don't know. I wonder, what I would love to know is how much was already done and what their plan was.
Now that her heart is in the right place, I should have better luck if I play the game again. I want another shot.
Okay, I'll just need you to bend over and...
No, at the game.
Really? Okay.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, I would love to know what they did prior to finishing, or prior to being acquired by Microsoft.
Like that, just a pit stop. I gotta get this pit in the stomach.
Fuck the stomach. I want to get to the figments. The figments are what's important. God dang it.
Call that a jackpot?
Do it again. Do it again.
Chance.
Of course. I mean, you can't lose forever, right?
Yeah, we just proved that with the last game.
Please keep track of your valuables.
Okay.
I gotta get this pill in the stomach.
Ah, dang it. No, no. God, darn it. I'm not losing.
I need another.
I'm just trying to get all the things.
Remember, no tickling.
If I didn't want all the figments, I would have done it by now. I know what I'm doing. Okay, get me down there. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, come on! Let me jump up there. What's wrong with you? Gosh dang it. The weird input lag on this.
I need another.
It's just one little pill thing. Come on. Shut up. You love it. Take your perks or whatever this is. Ah! Oh, boo. Well, so that one was my fault. That one was definitely me being bad at the video game and missing.
I need another.
I'm not sure this many pills is good for a person.
Yeah, you've exhausted your dialogue. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have done this to you.
I'm cured. Thank you, Doctor.
What? That can't happen. How did you do that?
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, I guess.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
going down all right. Once the boss finds out about this. But you ain't taking me with you. I'm out of here.
Okay. Oh, hello, low frame rate chip.
Whatever. Give me that gazillion.
These transitions are really nice. Okay, let me in.
Sorry. The High Rollers Lounge only
Triple
admits-
gazillionaires, of course. I would belong to no lesser club. Now, let me in before I call my expensive lawyer.
Well then, please come in, sir, if you're willing to take the risk.
All right.
Agent Forsyth, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Aquato, I hope you're not trying to take credit for my brilliant idea for solving all the Psychonauts' financial problems.
Yes, I mean no. I mean.
Aren't you a government
I made some bad
agency?
connections in your mind, and there was some sort of a bad idea chain reaction, and now.
Yeah, let's go.
Who are you calling a bad idea? I am the sweetest of dreams, the spirit of unbeatable optimism. I am the ultimate victory of hope over mathematics. I am the Lady Luctopus, but you can call me Lucky.
Holding all the cards. All right.
You are my own creation. I command you to stop. It sounded so much cooler when Sasha said it.
Yeah.
to see what the
It was a
cards
reference
have
to
in
the
store
last
for you.
game.
But don't worry, I'm a fair dealer. Although, I do like to keep a couple of jokers up my sleeve.
Can you believe we got carded? So
We got carded.
We can't get to our smelling salts. We can't leave her mind. Don't let us die in here, man.
You know what happens when you die in someone's mind, right?
Mhm.
Die inside mine.
You.
Pee your pants.
Oh.
Get ready to play.
Well,
This will
that's
be a
bad.
lucky day. But I wouldn't bet on it.
If you die in the game, you pee your pants.
Only I could get to my yo-yo. Weak. Soon I'll feed him to my beak. Ooh, that's not good. Unless you like balls.
That was just the cover.
Oh god. Okay, so that worked. That worked fast enough for me to not get hurt. You guys good?
Nice
All right, let's free the
Your mouth did not move at all.
No, you two get out of here before she cards you again. Try to wake up Agent Forsyth in the physical world.
You sure?
Yes, now beat it.
Kid's got some spirit.
I think he just doesn't want us to see him cry.
I have a graduate degree.
You have a graduate degree, L.
Go, shooter. I'm. Hey. I'm back. Back in action. How much did I lose? Doesn't matter.
Okay, this is
Still
cool.
In the game, still in the game.
Oh no! Okay, it's fine.
Time to walk away. After all, I still have some valuable cards here.
Agent Forsyth, when my parents...
Can it, Norma?
Shut up!
Ooh, I need to cover up that blemish.
Okay.
I thought the situation is not ideal. I think I should just card you like the rest. Looks like it's time for a rest. Please get away from there, my plastic son.
Oh god. Okay.
A bomb. Well, cheer up. Maybe you'll get a pair.
Oh god. Nope. Ow. Okay, so I have to wait for the last one. Understandable.
This card just says, send more calls.
Oh god.
Wait. Looking for that ugly hole? I had that.
Please don't hold your feelings for Norma against me. She's an asshole. Leave her to die.
That's what you got.
Okay, we're good.
That's my friend right there. It's about time.
I really appreciate him just immediately coming around. Like all the other people are like still jerks. He's like, nah, please save me.
That was amazing, man. Now let's save the others.
We need to get back to the suite and help Sasha and Mia.
But
clean up the rest of your mess, okay?
Smelling salts.
Hey there, Norma.
Like, they smell so awful. I don't know if I could make myself take smelling salts like that.
7.
They do it so casually. I mean, I guess it's a gameplay abstraction, so it's not a big deal. But it's like a shock to your system. It's not just like a bad smell. Like smelling it, it's just like a physiological reaction, which, you know, I guess is why it wakes you up. But still.
Okay. That time I was just faking it. Right? Right.
Yeah, it's like the thumb biting thing. They didn't do it. It's like, who could do this to yourself?
I still have you guys, right?
You got it, Chief.
On second thought, where's my shredder?
Rasputin, hurry. I can't wait to scrapbook this experience later.
Feel like your streak is over.
Yeah, sucker.
Looks like the patient has flatlined. I can get that ticker taken again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming this means I have to get off the floor. Come on, stop.
Did someone say?
Ow. Okay, it's just not gonna go away. Ow. Fine. Just explode me already. Real octopuses hate gambling. Ow, okay, there was more. Oh. I don't know how that happened.
Got it again.
Okay, you can actually borrow my board for a whole week for that shot. Woo!
You two go help the others. I just have one last thing to do.
Come on, I understand. He doesn't want his friends to see him take a life.
I caused this mess, and now I'm going to finish.
Yeah, if you smell smelling salts, you're not like they're just still standing up. Like, you freak out, man.
House always wins.
All right, let me in there. Let me in that brain, dog.
Why would you destroy me? Me, the answer to all your problems. All your problems.
Problems. Whew.
What the? Who put this here? It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Tear it all down. Wait, what are you doing here? You can't see this.
Agent Forsyth, hold on. I can explain. This is all my fault. I used mental connection to change some things in your mind, to make some new connections. I didn't think...
You did what?
I'm sorry.
That explains everything. I knew.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, I have a degree in mathematics, you know?
I thought it was in nursing.
I thought I was really losing it. But it turns out my only problem was you.
Wait. I can explain. You're right. I knew it was wrong the second I did it. I'm ashamed of
Why did
myself.
she like crushes
Violated
the
your
dice
trust.
like she was gonna crush his
The very idea of
brain?
what it means to be a psychonaut. I guess I'm not ready for this after all. I'll pack up my stuff.
You don't need to do that.
You're right. I don't even have
I don't even have any stuff to.
Let's go.
No. Listen. You're right about violating trust. What you did was wrong. Very wrong. But truth is, I pulled a similar stunt once.
Really?
Only the person whose brain I messed with, I couldn't put them right again. They had to call in the Psychonauts to undo what I did. That's when I met Truman Zanato. He taught me how to apply my powers in a responsible way. The Psychonauts, we're not here to change people's minds, Raz. Not here to fix people. We're here to help people fight their own demons. The ones they already have.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
You're not at camp anymore, Raz. People could live or die on this mission. The mission!
Oh, fuck! Yeah, that's what you call your gambling mission achievement. You call it know when to fold 'em.
Zip it and gather round, class.
Where did you...
Did you not hear the first thing I said about zipping it? Stand by for instructions. Shoehorn, dustpan, this is Teacup.
Agent Forsyth, where have you...
Shoehorn, I reversed the main fan. Let it push you back down the vent and then climb into the hatch labeled 375H. Then move forward and take 2 consecutive rights. You'll be able to drop down directly into the office from that spot.
Teacup?
Dustpan, tell the guards you're a contractor from Halifax Security. You're here to inspect the card shuffling machine. Your clearance code is 99853. I have the real inspector trapped in the 4th floor bathroom, so avoid that area.
Roger that, Teacup.
Shoehorn, I've disabled all side detectors and inhibitors, but it's only temporary, so be quick.
Check. I'm entering the office.
This is Dustpan. I'm sweeping the guards out of the area.
The key reader is operational.
Got a room number for us, Shoehorn?
Yes, it's the north...
I really like the horrible pop-in on the textures.
Can we get up there if the the side detectors come back online.
I have an operative in position. You and Dustpan pull
You
out and
got
return
to
to the
know
pantry
when to
immediately.
fold.
Did you catch that intel, Egg Beater?
Teacup, this is Egg Beater. I'm in position and have a visual on the North Tower penthouse.
All right, time to make the omelet.
Roger. On the move.
Your classmates are on their way to offer support. Did you not hear that last part either?
You jokers.
I forgot to mention, Egg Beater.
Yo!
There doesn't seem to be any path to the North Tower from here.
I guess I'll just have to make one.
Oh, that was weird.
Remember everything I taught you about rail grinding.
Yep.
Well, this is fun.
Does this go all the way up to the penthouse? Up? Uh-oh.
Up? I don't think you know how rail grinding works.
Icing, right? Take these to the top, my friend.
Thanks, Morris.
Oh, jeez. Ah!
Even for that op-
I always think that they're gonna bounce me and that I don't have to jump, because that's how it works in most games. So I just get there and fall. Also, there's no shadow on these. That's a little disorienting.
I am. Don't worry. I got this.
Oh no, that didn't work.
Let me get off this.
Some nice dialogue.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Uh-oh. More anti-side drones. Yep.
I'll just blow these up in front of everyone. It's fine. They'll never know. When I shoot giant psychic lasers at these things, they'll never know.
Activate Siberian shockwaves.
Ow. Ow! Okay, so there was a thing there. Where is it, though? I don't... Ah. I guess I just go around. There we go. That was fine. I was definitely in the light a little bit, but it's fine.
Look, I can explain.
I think that about explains it.
I really have to get one of those.
Watch out!
This is a really fun sequence.
Is the omelet ready to flip?
Hey, so what's at the end of this thing?
Oh, jeez. Ah! Okay. Oh, there was a cold front. I was not paying attention. Okay, let me just fall down, please. I fell down.
Is the omelet ready to flip?
Hey, so what's at the end of this thing?
It's fine. Ah! I really like his yelling being interrupted.
Sam, what are you... Oh, no.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Whale power. That's great, Sam. I don't really know how that's a psychic power. Like, pyrokinesis is already...
Thanks, everybody. I felt a lot of psycho-synergy there.
That's not a word.
It wasn't really a word. It was like two words next to each other. I don't think he was trying to make a new word. I think you're just being overly antagonistic to my boy Raz here. Like, pyro and cryokinesis are already pretty suspect, but it's just a whale.
Except
What? What is it, Egg Beater?
He's dead.
I think it must be rotten
Please continue.
Oh, I kind of wanted there to be a dead body.
Why would Nick Johnsmith have a key to this hotel room in his pocket? Was he running a caviar smuggling ring? Hey, what's back here?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna ignore that for a second. See if there's anything around here. No, looks like we're good. Ooh, what is this? This is... Ah! It's a thing. Oh, it's a toilet. Hi, toilet. I don't know why I can do this. Find a smelly hot dog. Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. Holy mama!
More caviar.
Wow, 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 wow!
Well, I didn't know. I was trying to press a button to make something happen, but it just was a little flush.
You could say
Thought there might be a collectible.
I think I found the headquarters of the Maligula fan club. This feels like more than just a history buff. Hey, did you know Maligula's body was missing?
We've been tracking the situation. But
Whatever. So what?
not her body.
Yeah, but what reason could someone have for stealing... Uh-oh.
What is it? Rasputin.
I think somebody misses Maligula a lot.
Bring us all the evidence you can find, Eggbeater. Especially anything that can help us identify the double agent in the Psychonauts.
Will do.
I'm normal. Could be turned. Question mark. I mean, she can't be the mole though, because she's been with us the whole time and also not been at school. She's been at this camp, so she would be a useless mole. She also doesn't have access to anything.
These books are pseudoscience mumble jumbo.
There's nothing in these papers that identifies our double agent.
I'm afraid there's only one prime suspect right now.
Who?
Nick.
No.
The key was on his body. He has to be connected somehow.
But
I mean, he did make all those crazy drawings.
he was in a box. Brainless.
Good point. There must be another.
By the way, where were you, Hollis, when I was trapped in the...
Oh, look! We're landing!
She's like the most animated person in this whole game so far. Like her body with her weird long arms.
Great job, everybody.
She's actually putting in the work.
Let's regroup in my classroom for mission debriefing.
I guess I should see if I can find anything in these ridiculous books.
And I'll take a closer look at these papers. Oh, Sasha. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
I know I should show this to the others, but I want to talk to Lily about it first. Alone.
I mean, that's fair. Just ask her first. Be like, hey, has anyone tried to do anything? I feel like that would be something that she would want to know.
I should go to Truman's office and talk to Lily about it.
Uh-huh. Sure, Raz. Whatever you say. Okay. Truman's office. Is that this way? No, that's... Is that up here? No, I'm not allowed to go there. Because I haven't got a code for that. So... Hey, guys!
I want to talk to Sasha, but first I need to show Lily what I found at the casino.
Okay. Where is Lily at?
Improve your networking skills with our new mental connection pins.
Not over here.
No, mentee. As in, you're my mentor. And I need an assignment.
Oh, I see. Well, that could be quite convenient. I do happen to have a top secret mission I need help with.
What is it? What is it? Oh, he doesn't want to say anything. Well, fine.
Hey, since my mentor is still out of commission...
Back off, Raz. This one's mine. Now then, where were we?
Okay. Whatever. Wait, this is the wrong thing. Where's clairvoyance? Ah! Just more bacon.
I don't get paid enough for this. I'll tell you that twice.
Okay, bye.
Hi, kid.
I think I got a key for thing up here. A key for thing up here. Words that are good. Yeah. Yo. Okay. Where the heck is Lily? That's the toilets. Lily is not in toilets. Maybe I can go in here?
For fingerprint. Access.
Oh, I guess I can. I kind of figured that every time they did that, because I got a key for something and it was like, you can go in here now.
May I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, but... Okay.
When we immediately leave. Great.
Is this about what happened in Hollis's mind?
Yes.
I can explain.
No need.
So is this gonna be like you can go back to the other worlds? Because I would like that.
Do you remember this place, Rasputin?
It's the collective unconscious, the shared portion of all human psyches.
I thought this might be a good place to talk about the incredible access we Psychonauts have, and the trust that goes with it.
I know. I really messed up. I thought I could fix it.
You thought you could manipulate another person's mind to bend their will to your own.
Really, I thought I could be cool with my friends. I thought that I could make people think I was cool.
And that no further consequences are needed. I think she's being too lenient. Next time you find yourself in someone's mind and it occurs to you to overreach your boundaries, use this.
Smelling salts?
These will cause you to exit the brain immediately before any damage is done. You may also use this place to return to some of the mines you've already visited, of course, if you feel there is some unfinished business there.
There we
Use
go.
the smelling salts when you feel ready to leave.
Thanks, Sasha. And I'm sorry.
Smelling salts, they get you out of there. Young at heart. That's pretty good. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to call it for me. Let's exit the brain, actually. Yeah, that's what happens when you do smelling salts. You go we'll go and do this thing with girl, with Liz. And then we'll call it, because I've got some stuff I can do during the downtime.
I should go to Truman's office and talk to Lily about it.
Girl. Lady girl. I'm also kind of disappointed that the chest only had like 25 things. It's like, look, I pressed the triangle on these and it gave me 10. It gave me 15. Like, come on.
Scanning access granted.
All right, where is
I
she?
see Agent Forsyth over there. I'll take that card.
Hi.
Agent Forsyth. Agent Forsyth, I just wanted to say how sorry I am.
Think you've learned anything from that little misadventure in Turnaquado?
That you're a huge bitch. You have to respect people's boundaries.
You have to respect people's boundaries.
You're on the right track. You're here to learn, Rasputin, and there's no learning without mistakes. Even I learned something from that unplanned vacation. My security was way too open, especially with a mole in the organization.
Any leads on the mole?
Any leads on the mole?
Here's something. Did you know that Maligula was from the nation of Grulovia?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the same country that your family, the Aquatos, come from?
Yes, but...
Oh, don't worry. Many families fled Grulovia during the war and after. It's just interesting is all.
Grulovia is Serbia. All right, bye.
Sorry to bother you. I know you're busy.
I always have time for my interns, Aquato. Now get out of my sight.
Okay. Bye.
Scanning for fingerprint.
Whee.
Access granted.
What is this? Oh, I guess these are just people. Oh, these are the... No, these aren't the whoever's. Or maybe they are the whoever's? Whatever their names are. I don't remember what their names are.
Can't leave this card lying around.
Or not their names. I don't know their names. I just mean whatever they were called, like the Psychic Six, the Sinister Six.
Lily, how is he?
Oh, Raz, I can't figure out what's wrong. These plants are supposed to feed off his psychic energy and help me figure out what's going on. But they keep dying. I think his Silurium poisoning must be worse than we thought.
Listen, Lily. I have to talk to you about something I found on the casino mission. Have you been contacted by any strangers or even someone you know acting funny, trying to...
To turn me into a spy and help kidnap my dad? Is that what you're implying?
No!
Yes! Yes, it is!
People are going to ask.
Look, I know I talk smack about the Psychonauts and say they aren't what they used to be. And I know I'm a terrible daughter and a disappointment to my father, okay? But... Oh, never mind!
Lily, hang on!
Rasputin.
Oh, thank God she's gone. What a bitch.
Let me tell the others.
No, Rasputin, no one must know. There's a spy among us. We don't know who to trust.
But
if the wrong person hears what I'm about to tell you, people could die.
But, Lily!
We must keep this information from her to protect her.
Truman, I don't understand. Who kidnapped you?
I only saw that psycho in the shower cap.
But Lobato must have had help. We think it's the delusionists. And they're even trying to bring back...
Maligula. It's true. That's what I was working on when I was taken.
They can't really bring her back, though, right? Sasha says it's impossible.
It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power. Listen, Rasputin. Maligula is coming back. And we only have one hope. There's one person who knows how to fight her. You need to bring him here. Bring back Ford Cruller.
Yeah!
Can you do that for me, Raz? Can you bring back Agent Cruller and find out what he knows? Rasputin, this is a mission about the fate.
His beard being completely rigid is really funny to me.
You must bring Ford here. Can you do that?
Yes, if I can find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part because it makes no sense to me. But I'm trusting that you know what you're doing. And I'm trusting that you'll tell no one, Rasputin. The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
Okay, Grandhead Zanotto. You can trust me.
Leaving?
I'll get Ford.
Good boy. Go now. We're running out of time.
He's just gonna pretend. He's gonna sit here and pretend to be asleep. Like, okay. I guess whatever works for you, man. Yeah, it's clearly not him, but it's just close enough. There we go. All right, let me in here. No, boo. Okay, let's go get back and get out of here so that there's not going to be a cutscene triggering immediately when I leave. There we go. Okay, it looks like we're good. Maybe. You never can tell. As long as I can get back to... Oh, okay. Looks like we're good for now. Well, I am gonna say this is good for today. Thanks for watching. I'm enjoying this game so far. It's very cool. I'm excited to be able to go back and do all that stuff I missed in the meantime. Oh, get a little stretch in there. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, sorry. She just vaporized from existence. That was a little scary. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the finale of Phoenix, which is kind of crazy. I will, I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'm gonna go stop doing this. Bye-bye.